This is another major escalation in the dispute over the Strait of Hormuz, and it's further evidence, if it was needed, that the interim deal signed by the US and Iran in a bid to chart a course to longer-term peace after months of war has been torn up. Donald Trump taking to his Truth Social platform to deliver his latest missive on the state of play in the region. The president insisting the Strait of Hormuz is open and will remain open with or without Iran. He says the US is reinstating its blockade of Iranian ports and ships, and that the US from this point forward should be referred to as the guardian of the Hormuz Strait. President Trump adding that as a matter of fairness, the US will be reimbursed at the rate of 20% on all cargo shipped for any and all costs necessary to do the job of providing safety and security to this very volatile section of the world. Now, he didn't specify who would be paying in that post, but during an earlier interview with Fox News, he said other countries would be footing the bill.
And now we're going to guard it, and we're going to get paid for guarding it. A lot of money.
So in that period between his Fox News interview and the Truth Social post, so when we knew he wanted to take control of the strait and be paid for it, but we didn't know that he was going to be reimposing that blockade, the Iranian military hit out. It said that the US should not interfere in the Strait of Hormuz.
The armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran will deal forcefully with any disruption to the passage of commercial vessels and oil tankers by the invading and pirate US military outside the route designated by Iran and without the permission of the armed forces.
In recent days, the US and Iran have exchanged fire over the Persian Gulf, the US attacking Iran in response to what it describes as Iranian aggression in the strait, and Iran firing back, attacking sites it says are home to US military bases and personnel across the Gulf states and further afield in Jordan. And it's worth noting that the Office of Australia's Defence Minister Richard Marles has told the ABC that the Australian personnel deployed to the region, operating one of the RAAF's sophisticated wedge-tail surveillance aircraft, have been unharmed in those strikes. Iran reopening the Strait of Hormuz to shipping traffic was a central part of the interim deal signed just 3.5 weeks ago by Donald Trump and Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian. It was paragraph 5 of that 14-point plan. The lifting of the Iranian blockade was paragraph 4 of that proposal. And despite the US bristling at comments and suggestions from Iran in recent weeks and months that it would seek to impose fees for ships transiting through the strait, be they called tolls or management costs, that is exactly what Donald Trump is now proposing the US will do. He claims that these new arrangements come into force with immediate effect.